Hi everybody. I'm talking quietly because my husband's in bed. But I just wanted to explain why I've not been around for a few weeks, and it's because I was doing a test to myself to see if I could live without YouTube. It had to be done. Anyway, turns out I can, but only up to a point, so this is why I'm back. But I'm not going to spend so much time viewing all the videos that I did used to view and spend more time crafting. The other bit of news is that I'm going to stop doing Christmas club projects because I found that they wasn't sort of needed. That's the word. And it was putting pressure on myself, which I don't need to be having right now. Can't deal with a lot of pressure at the moment. So meanwhile, I've been playing, and one of the things I've been playing at is I made this just out of some scrap, and here we go. See, I've made some of these like bottle cap danglers. Don't know if you can see that. That's a print of a little painting I did, and I've still got to add danglies to these. But it's just a simple little journal thing. It's to really I made this to make notes and things like that. And these are just address labels that were stuck on their paper, you know, before you peel them off. And I just decorated them. And this is using Gina Aarons, not sure how you say her surname, but it's her technique, and I just think it's absolutely wicked, and they're ideal for making like tabs. I mean, look how colourful they are. I just love it, really love it, and I love the idea of them being tabs as well. So that's something I've been making, and so that's one thing. The other thing is I haven't got one of those little tiny jelly plates. I've got the normal size, the original size, but the new one out is the little 3x5 jelly plate. It's only about that big, and well, it's that size actually. So until I can afford to get one, which would be a while yet, I thought I'd make one out of craft foam. Now this is one A4 sheet, it's about that size, and I measured 3 inches that way, no, 5 inches that way by 3 inches that way, and I managed to get 4 pieces, which I then stuck together, as you can see. And I've been using that, and I tried both sides because this side I coated with 2 coats of what was it, matte Mod Podge to seal it. So I tried it with that side, and this side is with no sealant on it, and I tried it with that as well. And if I can find the pages, here we go. This is what I came up with, and I really like how it came out. It's not like perfect, but it's done the job I wanted. And these 2 sheets here are the wipe-off sheets, which I can use as well. I can cut borders out of them, and I'll make flowers out of them. But I'm really pleased with them. You know, I like how it looks like a patchwork quilt. And out of that sheet of A4 craft foam, I've got a small one as well. It's only 3 layers, but I used that as well. You know, I tried it with that size. So I was really pleased with that. And while I was at it, I designed myself like a load of stencils. So I've been having a fun old time with these. So I'm really pleased. So until I can get a small jelly plate, I can be using that one. So I'm bang happy I am. But it's been a lot of fun, an awful lot of fun. So that's been that, and I can even use these border cuts that are from like you know, come off around there. So I'm using those as well. So nothing's gone to waste. And so I've been doing that. That's that. Also, I've been playing with some mail art. These are a couple I did a while back, and I really love these because I like how they're nice and bright and colourful, and they're just sort of like plain on the back. So there's those. Can you see? And then I did some mail art here. This is using a stencil of mine, and I just drew the details in. That's another one. And the last one, I made several of them, but so 2 or 3 have already gone out in mail art racks and what have you. So that's the backs of them, which I haven't decorated as much. But it's just something nice to receive in the post, isn't it? But these 3 are going to go in my art journal that I've just finished, which I'm going to show you in a minute. These are 3 more mail art envelopes I did. I just love them. I love these colours, and I love how bright they are. You know, they're really sort of vivid and bright. Imagine getting something like that through the post, isn't it wicked? See? That's those I've been playing with as well. And what else? Oh yeah. And I finally managed to put together my latest art journal, and I just absolutely love it. It's not properly finished yet because I've still got to put the back cover on, but that's being painted at the moment. So here it is, my creative journey, and the cover is made up of all cut up pieces of jelly printed paper, or cardstock I should say. So it's all just pieces put together to make up one sheet. These were all like offcuts I had. So here we go. I'll talk you through my journal. This was just when I was just getting into doing like art journal backgrounds, and this is one of my first ones. So I was having a bit of a play. Then she's a canvas. She was a huge canvas that I did. It was a commission, and she's called Cry Me a River. But she's only a print. These first few pictures I've got here are just prints, so I've got a record of them. This one Nancy Martinez has got this. That was a small canvas, so I took a picture of it and printed it. So I've got a record of her. This one was a painting I did some time back when I was experimenting with drippage and what have you. And I love how I did the shading on her. She's got quite a lot of shading. And this is a canvas, but that's, you know, long gone. And this one, prints of her on my Etsy shop, and I just love this. I've got it as a desktop background on my iPad and computer. I just love this picture so much. Even though it's my own picture, I shouldn't beef it up like that, but I did. I love it. And this is a huge canvas I did. These here are jelly printed, and so some of these flowers and these greeny bits here are all like jelly prints and cut up into flowers, and these are Zentangled, these black and white ones. And it's got texture paste, tons of texture paste, and this is all silver. This hillside is all silver. It's really lovely. It came out really well, and I'm so pleased with it. Then this one, I've got to finish this, but I've put it in ready. It's a shaped page, as you can see. And these are just like all little samplings, or will be, all little samplings of little tiny drawings. And they'll be properly glued in when I've got them all finished. So that's that one. And this is this has got the Dilutions sprayed on the back, and then I just used a Sharpie pen to do all the markings. I didn't bother painting all the blank areas in white like I normally do, because with Dilutions, as you know, possibly, the ink, well, the colour bleeds through, so it seemed pointless to me in painting it. Then there's this one that you may have seen, and she's a digi-print that I still haven't got on Etsy yet, but as soon as I do, I'll let you know. But this is a massive journal page, as you can see. It's like the equivalent of three pages. And these are all Dilutions. And the background, it was all sprayed with Dilutions. And then I flicked water on it to get like mottled effect. And I'm really pleased with how that one came out. And then there's this one, this page. I haven't done anything to this because I just love it as it is. But as you can see, it's like a 3-page spread of just background, and I just love it as it is. And I didn't have the heart to cut into it, so I thought, well, all right, I'm going to stick that in my journal, as I love it so much. So that's that. We're not even halfway through yet, ladies. These are little watercolour paintings that I did for Christmas cards and never got round to using them. You know, the idea of printing them. And then there's a cardinal, which I don't think I've done very well. He needs more shading, and he needs more put in the background as well, I think. But yeah, he's not very good. But I do like my Robin. And then this, I've just slipped this in so that it shows up this page a bit more. This is all Zentangling, Zenspirations. And I think you might have seen this. This is like a flip. So you can see I think her name's Joanne Fink, who inspired me for this. This is very much like Joanne's work, although she hasn't done this. This is what I designed myself, the borders, all that. But this is inspired by Joanne Fink. And then these. They're quite busy, that one. And this was supposed to be a front page or cover or something for something, and I can't remember now what. And I ended up forgetting I'd done this. I ended up doing something else, so this sort of went to waste really. So I thought, well, rather than waste it, I'll do it as a doodle page. Then these are very busy. If I put that like that, see, that's it. This was designed, I did this, it was a birthday invitation for a 40th birthday ball, and very much a sort of goth, sort of retro goth and steampunky. That's how she wanted it seen, but she liked doodling, you know, Zentangles, and she liked these sort of characters as well, so I did them. And then because I'd done this for her invitation, this was commissioned, did it as an invitation, I thought maybe she'd like a set. So I went to start, I did like another one, not with birthday info on it, but I just prepared another set. And I've got another one in the pipeline somewhere. But this is, I love these, but never did get round to finishing the set. So that's those. This is my fantasy woodland sort of scene. I did a video, a time-lapse video, painting this, and I used the wrong green. I used phthalo green and I shouldn't have, but I mean only to be a journal page I didn't worry too much, but I wish I'd have used the proper green now. This also is one of my first watercolours using this drippage. So she's what inspired my other ones at the beginning that you saw. She was my very first one attempting that. And I love this particular picture. These, I don't know what I was thinking of when I did these 2 pages, but I hate them. I couldn't not put them in for some reason. This says, take time out to play so you can breathe before the next onslaught. That's it. I was having a bit of a frenzy, so this is how that came about. And then this one, this went from bad to worse, but the idea was that this face here, she's actually a rubber stamp I sell, though again they're not listed yet, but I have got them for sale. And I was trying to do like a really pretty page in an art journal-y sort of way, and it didn't sort of really come off. So this was using my doily, which I stamped. It's like a doily die cut I sell, and that's another part of it. And she needs to be finished off actually. She hasn't got enough shading on her. She's too white. But yeah, but I like this doodling around here. I like that. Oh, and these are my colourful range. I love these. This is a stencil of mine, and it says, looking at the world yeah, looking at the world in Technicolor, because her iris is in the colours of the background. And I don't know if you can see, but there's a ghost print of that same stencil here. There's a brow there and the eye. Yeah, and this one, that's also a stencil of mine. And this, I don't know if you can tell, this dotted affair is a stencil of mine as well, and it's called, actually, I Love to Create. Hence, this is what this says, you know, why I put that. So you can see it's one of my stencils. And then these just jelly prints that I cut up and did something with, and what's that say? Come fly with me. And I think it's quite sweet. Don't know. Yeah. And then this one. I did this sort of very similar to the one I did that was on a big canvas. I wanted one of my own in brighter colours. But again, these are all like jelly prints. The clouds are jelly printed. And I just think it's such a fun little picture. And this is just a background, but I loved it so much I haven't got the heart to do anything else on it. I just love it so much as it is. And this is one of my early art journal attempts. I don't actually like it, but I like the colours in it. But it's not my normal look, if you see what I mean. Then these, I've got these two. I've got this as a download on Etsy, as a journal page and tag and border. And this looks better in the flesh than it shows up on camera. The colours are nicer, but I just love it. And then this one, another one I love. This is stenciling, and as you can see, I've doodled on the stencil pattern. And these circles are made from from glue gun glue. Did circles, and that's what I use as a stamp. But again, I love the colours, and they work well together because they're the same colour range. This is another one that's a download on Etsy, and I just love it. I like circles, I've discovered. Yeah, I seem to like circles. Circles and flowers, my thing. So hence these. Another circle page. Nothing fancy, just, you know, a bit of rubbish really. And then I love this page. This is my latest one that I worked on, and this is just using acrylic ink and dripping it. And then I did a white gel pen, but then the gel pen started getting bunged up, so I couldn't do any more white markings. And as you can see, I run out. The pen started running out and going funny on me, so I couldn't do the rest of the paving here. But this has got like model paste on it, and up there, and up here. I love that page, and this is actually tissue paper that I stamped up. I love doing that, stamping up tissue paper. And so this is what this background is, with all this done on the top. And because the black seems to rub off a little bit, for my anniversary my husband bought me some flowers, and it had this cellophane on it, purple pattern cellophane. Look. And I thought, well, that would be nice to stop it rubbing off. So there we are. that's my latest journal. This will get stuck on the inside cover. Like I've got that one there. This will be on the back there. So there we are. That's what I've been up to lately. I've been up to other stuff as well, but it's already been and gone, you know, in the post, like art swap. And that's about it. I hope you've enjoyed my flip through, and oh, and this I've got to tell you, I haven't forgot this. This has got to go in here as well. That's my little pointy, so I can say, look. That was stupid. So yeah. Thanks ever so much, everybody, for stopping by and having a look with me, and I hope you've enjoyed it. Thanks very much. Bye-bye.